Dawn rises slowly over Central Africa, but the Congo Basin does not surrender its darkness easily. A heavy curtain of fog floats above the canopy, swallowing the sun before its light can reach the ground. From far above, the forest looks endless, an ocean of green stretching across 7 countries, breathing in long, ancient rhythms. Yet the moment you step beneath its vast ceiling of leaves, the world transforms into something older, heavier, and far more alive than anything you have known. The air thickens instantly. Heat presses against your skin. Moisture clings like a second layer of clothing. The forest speaks, not with words, but with thousands of overlapping sounds. Insects vibrating through bark, hornbills slicing through the air, distant elephants sending deep, rolling calls across miles. It feels like the earth remembering itself. The Congo Basin is the second largest rainforest on the planet, older than cities, kingdoms, and most of human history. Scientists believe thousands of species here remain undiscovered. Some parts of this forest have never been walked by humans. And as you move deeper, the light fades until only a dim green glow remains. Sunlight filtered through layers of leaves stacked like shields. Giant trees rise like pillars of an ancient temple, their trunks wrapped in moss and vines that spiral upward toward unseen crowns. Roots twist beneath your feet, thick as the limbs of buried giants. Every breath carries the scent of soil, resin, and life decomposing only to rise again in new forms. The deeper you walk, the more the forest changes. The sounds grow sharper, the shadows move differently, and slowly an unsettling truth settles over you. The forest is watching. Leaves rustle softly, branches shift high above. A dark face appears between the foliage, then vanishes. Chimpanzees move with effortless precision through the treetops, silent as wind. Bonobos call with bright musical notes that echo across the canopy. Somewhere far away, wood cracks beneath something massive. Then you see it, a wide clearing called a base, lit by shafts of sunlight piercing the heavy ceiling. The air is warm and sweet, the ground soft with centuries of minerals. Footprints scatter the mud, buffalo, antelope, elephants. And then, as if summoned by the silence, a massive silverback gorilla steps into the clearing. He is enormous, his presence filling the open space with calm authority. Muscles ripple beneath dark fur. His deep eyes scan the clearing and land on you. For a breathless moment, the world holds still. The gorilla lifts his head, inhales the morning air, and acknowledges you with a slow, deliberate nod. Then, just as silently, he turns and melts back into the forest wall, disappearing as though swallowed by time. The Congo Basin has seen you, and it has decided you may go deeper. The forest closes behind you like a shifting gate. Light fades even further, replaced by a thick green dusk. The air feels heavier, yet cooler currents slide through the undergrowth, carrying scents of river water and crushed leaves. A deep, distant rumble rolls through the trees. Not thunder, but the Congo River announcing itself long before you reach its edge. As you move toward the sound, the forest floor begins to change. Mud softens beneath your boots. The air vibrates with the steady heartbeat of flowing water. When the trees finally part, the sight is overwhelming. A vast silver current moving with slow, unstoppable force. Mist rises from the surface like breath from a sleeping giant. This river, second only to the Amazon, shapes everything around it, feeding millions of lives, carving the land, commanding the rhythm of the rainforest. But the river is only half the Congo's truth. When daylight dies, the forest becomes something else entirely. Night falls fast. Shadows blur into one another. And then the light begins. Tiny sparks floating through the air as bioluminescent insects awaken. Pools of faint blue fungus glow along fallen logs. The forest floor becomes a shimmering mosaic of living light. The air fills with the calls of frogs, the hum of insects, and the rumbling presence of predators moving through the unseen dark. Somewhere nearby, a faint rustle reveals a troop of bonobos settling into their night nests. Their voices drift like soft conversation carried on warm wind. Farther away, something heavier moves with slow, deliberate steps. A forest elephant emerges for a moment, massive, intelligent, and silent. Its eyes catch a hint of moonlight before it disappears into the shadows again, leaving only the whisper of shifting leaves behind. With every passing hour, the Congo reveals more of its ancient character. The air thickens with the scent of blooming night flowers. The surrounding darkness pulses with hidden movement. You stand still, feeling the power of an ecosystem untouched by time, guided by rules older than humanity itself. And then it happens, a deep reverberating boom echoing through the forest. A silverback beating his chest miles away, sending a message through the jungle. The ground trembles softly. The forest answers with rustles and distant calls. Life here moves in perfect rhythm, woven through countless generations. As dawn approaches, the first glow of morning returns in thin strands of gold. Mist rises again, birds begin their calls, and the forest breathes in long, patient cycles, as if waking from a dream. You step toward the edge where trees thin and sunlight strengthens. Behind you, the Congo fades into shadow, holding its secrets as it always has. You leave knowing one truth. The Congo Basin is not a place you conquer or fully understand. It is a living memory, ancient, watchful, and endlessly alive. A world that reveals only what it chooses, and never more than you are ready to see.